The top 25 virtual wholesaling markets for 2025. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you my top 25 virtual wholesaling markets for 2025. That is right, there are a specific rank of virtual wholesaling markets that are better than others. And what I'm going to share with you today is from 25 all the way to 1, the best virtual wholesaling markets. Ranked on markets where I'm finding deals, and most importantly, where you, the students, where you guys in the community, the subscribers, everybody watching is getting virtual wholesaling markets. Now, I'm gonna start with some good ones, and we're gonna ramp up even more and more. But you gotta remember, some of the best virtual wholesaling markets are the ones that no influencer, nobody on YouTube is talking about. So yes, these are definitely amazing ones, but there are also other ones that might be even better that aren't even mentioned in this video. Starting out with number 25, this is Toledo, Ohio. Toledo, Ohio, also known as Lucas County in Ohio, is an amazing area. Now, Toledo is the city and Lucas County is the county. Lucas County currently has a population of 430,000 people, which you probably didn't know about. The city of Toledo has 263,000 people in it. Now, looking here at the median home price in Lucas County, Ohio, it's roughly 157,000, which is awesome. So we have over 400,000 people in the county, and the median home price, which means the average house in that market, is 157,000. That's great. We love seeing markets like that. It's got a decent growth, and if you're worried about getting high price markets, this has a massive population and a really nice median home price. That's why we love Lucas County, Ohio. Plus the liens, the probates, and the government lists are really easy. If you want to get the government list, we have our massive government list spreadsheet right there inside of freewholesaling.com. Number 24 here is Medford, Oregon. So Medford, Oregon is in Jackson County, Oregon. And this is a West Coast area, but not a lot of people are talking about it. So this is the first time you're probably hearing about Medford, Oregon and virtual wholesaling. This is because I'm doing a decent amount of deals here, right? There's over 223,000 people in the county on the West Coast of the United States. And the median home price is $395,000 for Medford. So for Oregon, that's actually a pretty low average home price, and it's got a decent population. It's a lot better than Portland and all the other areas of Oregon. And this is definitely where I feel like a lot of people on the West Coast, if you're looking at virtual wholesale, is going to be good, because there's not a ton of virtual wholesalers attacking this market. Now, after this video, it's probably going to get a little more crazy, but honestly, this is a great area for you to be going after. Number 23 here is Alachua County, Florida. Alachua County, Florida also has Gainesville, which has a population of 285,000. Now, there's approximately 40 to 50,000 students living there, so you just want to take that out because it kind of gets skewed up in the population. So we're after like 200,000 actual citizens in the area. Now, the median home price in Alachua County is $300,000, which is actually insane. When I was first getting into virtual wholesaling, the average house was like $140,000, $150,000. And this county is absolutely skyrocketed in Florida. But I can tell you it's not really that big of a deal because you can still get really cheap houses and there's a ton of cash buyer activity. So this is an amazing virtual wholesaling market in Florida that still isn't attacked, and not many people are talking about this area. Next here, number 22 is going to be the Florida Panhandle, which is really anywhere from Santa Rosa County all the way to Escambia County. And this is really a decent area where it's kind of like Southern Alabama. If you ever look at a map of the Florida Panhandle, like right here, as you can see, it's basically South Alabama. I don't really consider it part of Florida, which is me just trying to be funny. So yeah, it's basically Alabama South. But if you go from Panama City Beach all the way over to Pensacola, this is an amazing wholesaling market virtually. That it is not that popular because it doesn't have a crazy sports team. A lot of wholesalers don't go after it, but definitely you should be going after this market. Number 21 here is going to be Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio has a population around 135,000. So if you include the county, it's actually pretty dang big, which is Montgomery County. And the median home price is 145,000. Kind of like Toledo, absolutely amazing, massive market, ton of buyers, love this market. Number 20 is going to be Knoxville, Tennessee. I absolutely love Knoxville and Knox County. There's really not much to talk about except it's Eastern Tennessee. There's a ton of buyers activity. It is considered a college town more or less, but it's one of my original OG virtual markets that I still do to this day, and it works phenomenally. Prices are getting up there. The average home price is creeping up to $350,000. but still, there's plenty of room to make money, especially in those starter areas. Number 19 here is going to be Columbus, Georgia. Again, not a lot of people really realize it when they think about Columbus, Georgia. You probably don't even think about Columbus, Georgia, but the population of Columbus, Georgia is 200,000 people. And if you add Muscogee County, and the real kicker here is it's got a massive population, and the median home price is only $157,000, which is half the price over there of Knoxville, Tennessee. Number 18 here is going to be Columbus, Ohio. It's like Ohio with all those cheap real estate, except for the population is actually pretty big. Over 913,000 people in Columbus, and the average home price is only $238,000, which is an insane deal. Number 17, I've been talking about this market forever, but Indianapolis, Indiana. Kind of the Midwest again, cheap prices and a decently big population. Insane for driving for dollars and even better for probates. Number 16, again, something I don't think I've ever mentioned before in the video here, but Manchester, New Hampshire. Manchester, New Hampshire has 115,000 people in the city, and the county, which is Hillsborough County, New Hampshire, has 422,000 people. I started doing a ton of virtual wholesaling deals here, and again, nobody was ever talking about it. Now, the average home price is actually a little above where I'd like it to be, but because the population is so big and there's not a lot of virtual wholesalers here, it actually makes sense. So 482,000, which is decently big, but still, it works. 15, we all know and love it, Dallas, Texas, one of the biggest populations in the United States. And again, decently priced median home price, which is roughly like 303,000, which isn't bad. Again, a ton of top competition here, but it works so well because you can do it at scale. Next here is Clarksville, Tennessee, with a median home price of $315,000 and a population of 180,000. So you probably never even thought of Clarksville, Tennessee, because it's on the border there with Kentucky and it's got a big military base. But really think about it, 180,000 people, almost bigger than Chattanooga, and with a median home price below $340, that's a pretty good deal. And I've been doing a ton of deals, and you guys, the audience, have been doing a ton of deals there in person and virtual. Had to include it here. 13 is Asheville, North Carolina. Now, it used to be a lot higher. They're still recovering from all those hurricanes, but probably this year, after some recovery, there's gonna be some good opportunities for wholesaling, so definitely go after it. Now, we're still reeling a little bit. It's kind of east out there from Knoxville, but still a great area for virtual wholesaling. Now, number 12, my favorite market in California, Fresno, California. Definitely a big area in that San Joaquin Valley, but it's got a population of 545,000, which is one of the biggest ones here. And the median home price in California, it's only 381,000, which is perfect. Now, these numbers and statistics are actually really similar to Bakersfield, California, but for some reason, I just can't put my finger on it. It's got the same population pretty much and the same median home price, except Bakersfield, California gets no traction, no good wholesaling, and no good deals, especially from my own marketing efforts. Number 11, Norfolk, Virginia. It's got a massive military base, really that whole Hampton Roads area. So kind of looking at a map here, it's basically like Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, and then Newport News and Hampton right here. This is an amazing area. You probably haven't thought about it, but all this is ripe for the taking for wholesaling deals. Number 10, Louisville, Kentucky. Absolutely love Louisville. Make sure you say Louisville, not Louisville, so you sound actually like a local there. But it's got a massive population, a really good median home price, and it works really well. Now, number 9 is my local market, Port St. Lucie, Florida. Again, not a lot of people know this, but the population of Port St. Lucie is 245,000, and the county is up to 373,000 people, which is a ton. And the median home price is $391,000. Number 8 here, Detroit, Michigan. Again, so many people, millions of people in the metro area, so many buyers, and the average house in the county, so Wayne County, Florida, is $166,000, which isn't bad at all. If I looked at Detroit, it's about $73,000. So crazy difference. You want to be outside of Detroit, you actually want to be in the county surrounding it, but a ton of great activity for wholesaling there. Next here, number 7 is Reading, Pennsylvania, specifically Berks County. I've been talking about this county for years now. And again, not a lot of people look at it. It's got a population of 432,000 people and a low median home price of $287,000. So a low median home price in a massive population. This is amazing for wholesaling. Next here is kind of a new one. This is Gaston County, North Carolina. So if you want to look at a map here, Gaston County is going to be right west here of Charlotte, kind of a suburb. And it's got an amazing amount of wholesaling deals, a good population. So Gaston County has 237,000 people in the county and a median home price of $286,000. Number 5 here is Fayetteville, North Carolina. Again, a massive population, a really good median home price, and something I've always been talking about when I've released my top 25 for a while. So Fayetteville, North Carolina, amazing market. Fayetteville, North Carolina has a decently low median home price of $213,000 here and a population of 209,000. Now the next one is Brevard County. And Brevard County, you probably never heard of it, but the county's population is 643,000 people, which is like, whoa. And Brevard County has a median home price of $346,000. So 346,000 is the median home price, 643,000 people in the county. You probably never even heard of this. This is where actually they do all the space launches in Florida. So it's called the Space Coast. It's right by Orlando, so pretty popular area, but an amazing market, especially in Palm Bay and Melbourne, Florida. Number 3, you've heard it forever, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Pretty much the best West Coast market by far, with a population for the city only of 707,000 people. And about 808,000 for the county, and a median home price of only 211,000. Guys, when you up the population and you have a low median home price, that is money for wholesaling. And consistently number 2 here, and one of my favorite ones, is Richmond, Virginia, with a population around 229,000 for the city and a median home price about 350. So a little higher, but the amount of profits you can get in this area is amazing, and the population's decent. But again, Virginia's just making money in wholesaling. It's like printing money in that state. And my personal favorite, and bump it up, bump it up, bump it up, bump, to announce it, it is the state of South Carolina. 2 reasons why. Number 1 is they passed some regulation in South Carolina for wholesaling, and then they later again amended it and made it legal for you to wholesale in South Carolina. Now again, just get a wholesaling friendly title company. So just get a wholesaling friendly closing attorney because it's an attorney state. But everyone's been running away with South Carolina saying it's illegal. The month that South Carolina was, quote, illegal, I actually started doing a ton of deals. I did 5 deals the month after the law passed, and pretty much everyone's been killing it in South Carolina. I'm using the whole state here for an example too, because anywhere with a decent population is amazing. So I'm looking at a map here. I mean, Myrtle Beach is one of my favorites. I absolutely love Columbia. Rock Hill's a great area too. Spartanburg, Greenville's awesome too. And if you're in my free wholesaling course and community, freewholesaling.com, if you go to the pinned tab right here, you actually get my spreadsheet of all the government lists in the United States. And as you can see here on the map populations here, look at all the little red dots. We pretty much have every single probate, lien, pre-foreclosure, divorce, bankruptcy, list pendants that you can even think of, tax delinquencies, tax liens. The whole state of South Carolina, we actually have all the government lists for there, so you could start getting lists here. Again, if you want to do anywhere around the country for just pulling probates, code violations, fire damaged properties, I have this all in my free spreadsheet right here inside of freewholesaling.com, so check it out. But most of South Carolina, the markets that I talked about in Ohio, Berks County, I think we got again, Virginia, we got Texas, right? We got all these areas for government lists. So you can pull niched out government data absolutely for free. Now, again, I always recommend you import all that data and get it skip traced because we have free unlimited skip tracing for the $49 a month AdX leads. This is how you attack the leads. So I'm getting you excited about what markets to go after, but most importantly, where do I get these leads? Well, for any of these markets, they're all in here inside of freewholesaling.com. So if you're ready to go and attack these top 25 virtual wholesaling markets, make sure you go to freewholesaling.com to get the government data so we can start attacking them. And most importantly, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.